Here's a quick wake-up call. And CVent, these are CVent's numbers, not anything that we made up, but planners are already using AI right now to source venues. AI is the gatekeeper to your buyers. If prospects are doing what I just mentioned in ChatGPT, it's giving shortlists. It's not even giving sales an opportunity to connect with prospects early on. 80% of sales is going to be marketing because of agentic search. So you need to become BFFs with your best marketer. We're in a human-first sales environment along with AI. And those that show up online who are helpful and relatable are going to beat those to the punch every single time. This is what prospects are looking for. People-centric outcomes. How you're using that room to crush your next event. How it helped a key sales kickoff call align the team and they drove revenue. And it's because your venue was the place where that magic happened. If AI can't find you and trust you and prove that you can help and solve real problems, your hotel is not even going to make the short list. Personal brand is going to be everything. Turning case studies into gold. How you took what potential was a problem and show them the hero's experience, a problem, the journey, and the outcome. On video, pure gold sales. And I've met and connected and built solid relationships right here on LinkedIn and not at a trade show.
How will agent search change hotel group sales? I think we're seeing a lot of very similar topics. There's different variations in the answer, but what are we seeing? Streamlining sales. We're seeing removing barriers and freeing up time for salespeople, focusing on closing deals and building relationships. But at the same time, this is going to be removing tedious tasks, which I'm sure every salesperson wants to do. I've been a salesperson, and that's probably the worst part of the job, right? Checking boxes and going, did I do my 10 things today that I had to do?
Market. And guess what? That team of 13 did not show up in the AI search results. Why? Because they're not pumping out content. They're not active on social channels. So therefore, they are a ghost when it comes to showing up in a search. When I asked the team last week, they're petrified, right? We don't know, because we've been doing this for so long, we don't know how to actually go out and get more pipeline. 83% of event planners checked LinkedIn before engaging a venue rep. Hello? What story are we telling them about ourselves? LinkedIn, as Corey said, is a 24-hour trade show. You can access 1 billion users. That's how many. It's the world's largest CRM. Email reply rate is so low because there's so much noise. Cold call, very low conversions. It still remains one of the best channels to have a direct conversation with someone. But now there's LinkedIn, where you can get a 30 to 40% acceptance rate. Most of the time, people will respond to you. There's 63% of C-suite and BP execs say they use social media, chiefly LinkedIn, to research potential purchases of partners. And LinkedIn delivers. Your name, your face, your insights keep showing up. People will tell us all the time, we see you everywhere. It's like, no, we're just online. We are prospecting. We are starting conversations. I put this in last night, and this is what I got. And I even went further to say, what hotels are they using? Who are the contacts that may be worthy of reaching out to? And it gave me all of that information.
Where would you rather be? The area where you're competing with 100 other fish for that one piece of food, that one piece of business, or today? There's a greenfield and open opportunity. It exists for anyone who wants to go out and hunt it. And it really does. Competition is good for us all. It's not very fun. So get ahead.
We understand that sellers are hungry for training, but what comes after training, the constant reinforcement, what is changing? How do I use prompts? What is AI? How do I dive in that tactical day-to-day, but in a place that's not overwhelming? And so as I sell into hospitality companies, I'm always hit by the VPs of sales of, we don't do training. We can't afford training. That's the first thing that gets cut. And there's like this disconnect of sellers have to go out and find it, but we don't know how, especially if you're new. And if you've been there a while, you want ongoing training. So training events typically happen. And then the Ebbinghauser's forgetting curve, 7 to 10 days later, we've forgotten everything because we haven't changed our behavior. So we've come together to create a company called Sales on Tap. And what's going to happen from a sales and marketing world, and Corey can talk about the marketing world, is that we are coming to market at basically the price of a latte. It's so low, it is laughable, because we realize training has to happen and then never stop. So you will be getting drip content, access to a community, retention, us in the weeds with you, webinars like this, bi-monthly, monthly, as well as office hours on how do I do this? And you'll be taken on a journey, and we never leave you, and we're always on. The sales is always on tap. So right now we are looking for beta testers. That means individuals who are willing to give us about 5 hours of their time over 4 to 5 weeks to test the curriculum. So not the community, but the curriculum. If that's something that you're interested in, you can, I think Corey, we have the link, right? Where they can.
Website is salesontap.community. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some laughs. It's going to be something really different, specifically in the hospitality space.
Yep.